Hello and welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. Okay, what's been happening since last episode? Oh, yeah, those uploaded over the weekend and they were not too good either. I don't know what I was like trying to record some episodes like late at night, and I've already explained this in some of my channel update videos. I was just trying to stay caught up with this show, so I had like one per day kind of thing going on, and I kind of fell behind because of that illness I was suffering from. So yeah, apologies for that episode. It was rather those last couple were pretty terrible. So, at any rate, actually the last three or four or whatever. So I'm just want not now that I have like actual time here to do it when free from all other obstructions, if you know what I'm talking about. I can actually come back in here and do a halfway decent episode for once. And yeah, so hopefully we'll get something a little more entertaining here. Unfortunately, things are going extremely slowly. It's the problem here is just the frame rate problem. And what do we got as far as how many dudes we got? We got 71 guys, so we could get another migration wave in and get maybe like another 30 workers. I've actually assigned 4 masons now rather than just the 2 that I had because I noticed a lot of things were not getting done. Every time I come down here, it's like it's not freaking being worked on, these 2 mason shops. Let's see. The carpentry goes really quickly. I might not have much use for carpentry anymore, so I really might not even need um, 2 anyway. But I have another mason shop, a third one here, doing blocks. So I got 2 doing blocks nonstop. And this one here is doing whatever odds and end things I can think of right now, coffers and cabinets, because we didn't have any before when we were trying to do the mayor. So I set him up in there. What is that in his office? What is that sitting there? Iron spear. For no apparent reason, iron spear. Just sitting there. Fine. I don't know what's going on with this smoother guy, this engraver that's doing the smoothing in all these rooms, but I've only have like a couple things. This area, and I think it was this area, to be smoothed, and this is literally gone on for multiple episodes in a row. I don't know why he's so freaking slow. I could have swore his skill level was pretty high, high enough to be able to do stuff here at a decent pace. So I'd wanted to get a lot more done as far as the smoothing went, but it looks like that's not going to happen anytime this century. You got a lot of people visiting, a lot of people visiting. We even had like some sort of an entertainment troupe come in, it said, and they actually petitioned to stay here to entertain our people. So I assume some of these people are from that. If you look in our area, some of these people are meditating on the different deities, pray to specific gods, or praying on a particular subject or something. We actually have one goblin in here that's I forgot. I think he came in with that entertainment troupe, and we have a scholar in here pondering the struggle for survival, and he's just been sitting here pondering that struggle like for like a while now. So, what else we got here? Oh, a dog giving birth to puppies. We want that. That's good. We want lots of puppies so that we can, actually get lots of war dogs. What else are we doing? I think these guys are still smelting things, right? No, let's see here. Yeah, the galena ore and the other one, sphalerite, which is I think they're zinc and lead. I might be getting some silver too out of some of this stuff. I noticed I had a lot of silver. I don't remember buying it. I forget what all these are. I think the galena has something to do with the lead, and this sphalerite might be the zinc. I don't know. Anyway, wood burner dude, nonstop. Another petition. I've actually turned away some of these. Entertaining the civilians. Okay, we're going to deny you. Go away. Stop bothering us. All right. So what else have I been doing? Making some cages. You can see it here. These are the cages. And the charcoal being done, obviously. And we got lots of metal now. And in these two, I think at least one of these shops, these metalworking, metalsmith forges. Yeah, we're doing bids out of lead and bids out of zinc. So those are the 2 I had a lot of. I'm gonna save that silver for probably statues at some point. Well, I'll start doing. What is he? Come on, stop bugging me here. No, I'm not gonna do the entertainers. We got so many freaking entertainers coming and going. I'm not even gonna bother to allow them. We have had some people actually petition for residency. So some of these guys are actually residents now. And I should actually look through here. I don't know if they actually show them separately or something. Yeah, like down here, look. I think this goblin poet's actually a citizen because it's under the citizen thing. I didn't know it could happen so quickly because he came in with that entertainment troupe pretty relatively soon. Not too long past before me starting this episode. So and the other, we still have lots of guests though doing these things. I've been turning down a lot of them. And you know what? One thing I probably should have done in Dwarf Therapist at the on the first little not Dwarf Therapist on the Lazy New Pack on the first tab, you can actually limit the amount of people visiting, which that might be cutting into our frame rate because we have so many visitors. No, I'm gonna keep. That's gonna keep denying the ones that are entertainers, and so I'm gonna keep denying the entertainers, and I may change that setting for next time I start the game up. So we don't have quite as many visitors because they're going to keep putting people in here until we reach that limit, which is 100 for the dwarf citizens and 100 for the visitors, which is not good because that's too much. And you see here, I do have some stuff to be designated to be mined out because I figured I need more of these shops, particularly the mason shops, to be close to that stone pile that's right there. Let me just actually do another reclaim on that pile. Haven't done it in a while. Okay. They really haven't been taking much away, though. Of course, well, I can blame the frame rate crap for that still. What else are we building here? Doing, you guys are probably close to done. Yeah, still doing a lot of these spiked wooden balls just for the trade. We just had the elves leave. I didn't even bother to trade with them. I'd never trade with the elves. I almost never. What about this? Like doing even more beds? I probably should just to have like all the beds I'm gonna need. So let's just do all beds. Get that done. I got rid of one of my craft dwarf shops because I was going to move one of those mason shops over near, but I don't know if I'm going to do that now. What do we got here? Mugs. I've been making some mugs because I noticed people are going up and down stairs to get the mugs. And I think that's cutting into a lot of the time. So I might actually make, I know the mug stockpile is upstairs here in the tavern, right here. I think these are all mugs. And what I need to do is actually probably make one for down below also. What am I doing? Go down below here. Is for this room, the dining hall for below, because I think some people see how he's grabbing a mug. I'm not exactly sure how they're doing it now. They might be going to the barrel to fill the mug up. And if these guys don't have the mug, okay, we did get migrants. Okay, that's cool. We will check that in a moment here. But at any rate, the mug situation is probably making people do spend a lot more time just to get their booze to go because they got to go all the way up to the tavern, get the mug, come all the way down to get the drink, and then either they come here to this dining hall or they go back up to the tavern again. So that's a lot of time wasted. That's what I'm talking about. So we want to make I think that's finished goods. Is that finished goods? I think it's finished goods. Anyway, I'm going to make another stockpile right here of the goblets. Yes, I am. If it'll allow me here, which I think it will. Goblets. And that's probably all you really need, right? Right. Okay. Now, whether or not they put a lot in there, I don't know. Let's see here. Actually, I could probably shrink down that other stockpile up there to force them to bring some below, huh? Let's actually see how they got stuff on those. Let's actually get rid of the stockpile except for just those three. So they'll be forced to only put X amount of mugs in there. I don't know how many you put in each bin. Probably what? 10 per bin? Or I don't know. 20? Is there a way to find that out? I don't really know. I'll just take a look here. Finished goods. Let's view. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, there's more than 10. There's more than 10 in here. So there's none in this one. So they may, I don't know if they're going to prioritize which one they would prioritize or whatever. So at any rate, this guy he wants to entertain. No, You were denied. And yeah, I've had this designated for a while to be deconstructed so we can make more rooms up here. I have covered up those rooms that we have. This is going to be the roof. We're not going to do any more beyond that. As you can see here, the tower is taking shape. How the hell did you get up here again? This is the same damn chick that keeps getting caught. Well, at any rate, fine. Be that way. And so, let's see here. Get you. And let's get you unsuspended. And we're going unsuspend that one. Yeah, I'm starting over here also. And unsuspend that one. Okay. What else do we need to do? Well, obviously there's a freaking lot to do. But I can't do much. Okay, so we're getting, wow, this is a big migration wave. I've been letting it go and not really paying attention here. So yeah, what I'm going to do is pause, let the game go a while. I am going to sort through these migrants, of course. Mainly, I don't really, see, look, I got a lot of idlers right now. So apparently they just ran out of work, or it's just not counting the new dudes that came in. So I think that's probably what it is, because we had a lot of stuff designated. See, all this stone, extra stone is designated to be hauled here and here. Let me just double check. I am going to actually, let's see. Let's just dump every freaking bit of stone we can. I'll give people something to do, right? Right. This will be another stockpile here for something. I don't know what. Some future item. Alright, so could actually start making some more bedrooms too, assigning them. I made these little ones here for children. I was going to do eventually, because you get a lot of children in the fort. And I don't really like giving them full room, so I may actually like assign multiple children per room or something at some point. But they are so last priority because they're useless anyway. I'm not going to worry about that right off the bat. So let's see here. Blocks going. Beds going. Spiked wooden balls going. And those blocks are going. I have locked the door here for my chickens, or not my chickens, my turkeys, and hopefully these eggs will hatch into smaller chickens, so that way we can actually get a steady food supply from slaughtering chickens and whatnot in the future. So that's, oh, why is it freezing up here? Alright, that was a weird lag spike, nothing happened, okay. Alright, I'm going to pause here and I'll do some of those things I was talking about. Okay, a second, whoa. The announcement just went by here. We also, taking in Fade Mood. We just had the Windy Enchanters, a performance troupe is visiting. And just prior, I should show you what was the other one if I can actually find it. The one just before I started this episode. Where are you? I don't even know if they might have purged it from here. The name of the performance troupe. Oh, wait. The Brilliant Whims. Oh, wait. The Heaviness of Critters. We have 3? I didn't even notice there were 2. These must have just happened. All right, the Brilliant Whims, the Heaviness of Critters, and whatever I had on the first page there. So, all right. Well, we got 3 performance troops, which would explain why we have so many freaking people in here right now. I just been denying everybody too many damn bards, and they're not. I think they're just entertaining each other right now at this point. Still freaking slow as crap here. Not much getting done. And I'm almost thinking of like exiting out of the game and actually changing that that amount of visitors thing to some way lower number, just so we don't have nowhere near as many. All right, he claimed the bowyer shop, which is a bit unusual. Okay, he's gonna make it out of wood. That's good because making it out of bone would probably be a problem since I probably don't have any bones laying around. I haven't had too many animals to slaughter. Speaking of which, I should probably go look into my animals list since we just had that migration wave. They were mostly useless. I assigned 2 more masons out of that group, so I think that brings us up to about 6. What do you need here? 3 life. Bones. Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to slaughter something then. Alright, so we need that for the Fey Mood. Someone needs to die so the Fey Mood might live. Boom. Okay, we do have a few things in. Well, the donkey foal will have to die, and the horse foal. So 2 things thankfully came in. We didn't have to sacrifice a puppy. Another thing is we have a lot of drinks. Let me see my stocks as far as food goes. 561 prepared meals. A little bit lower on that. So what do we got here? Brewing. Okay, but we don't want to brew the pigtails because I want to eventually, hopefully, do those on the loom or something. Make those into something. Cloth. That's what I'm saying. We have 347 plump helmets. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to cooking some of them. So yeah, undo the brew. Maybe just cook for a bit. I just have to make sure I remember to come back to this. Yeah. I really got to make sure I come back to remember that because I really don't want to do that for too long. Let's see. Let's actually turn you off on that and then put you on easy meal repeat. We really need another trader to come in so get more of a variety of food because we're like you saw on that screen, we're basically out aside from eggs, which they won't be getting any more of, right? Did I close that off? Yes, it's still closed off. So waiting for some hatchings to go on. Yeah, I think I may pause here again. I just want to see, are they getting right on top of this slaughtering thing here, or what? Because I really like to get this famed mood taken care of. It'd be nice if we showed you. You know, another thing I didn't show you? The artifact from last time. Plus, we have new codices in. I think these bards are bringing them in, and just because they happen to be here, we happen to have the codice. Yep, see, he's going out of the bowyer shop. All right, so I think that was the only thing he was lacking was the bone. They'll go in here, grab the bone, come back. Hopefully that'll be it. We'll just see. Well, I'm just wondering whether he's going to start it immediately or maybe he needs multiple bones or something like that. Either way. Yeah, like I said, I will go into the... One more thing we can do is this. On the dwarf, let's see, what ones did we look at before? I'm trying to remember. After the denial, I think we saw, and with strange dwarves we saw. So we have 3 new ones. On the dwarf, a lace agate bound codex. Let's just take a look at this one since, what the heck. I'm going to show you that thing from last time, that door we made. All right. The written portion consists of a 22-page essay entitled On the Dwarf, authored by Rovad Tombstone. It concerns the start of as a ranger of the dwarf Rovad Tombstone. It's basically an autobiography. In Trammel Wound in 107. The writing is quite cruel. Overall, the prose is passable, though. Quite cruel. So, in other words, this guy's a sadistic son of a gun, huh? All right. A world of Maka? A world of Maka teal utters. A harlequin opal-bound codex. All right. Whatever. The written portion consists of a 32-page essay entitled A World of Maka Teal Utters, authored by Maka Teal Utters. Okay. It concerns the apprenticeship of the human Maka Teal Utters under the human Vanad clobbered frame. In the late winter of 215, the writing is quite cruel. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. So the actual writing is kind of like meh. But I don't know. The writing is quite cruel. I'm not quite sure what that means. I mean, they're just vicious people or something. These a bunch of sadistic guys that talk about messed up stuff and killing and murdering and all this. So he must have been complaining about the person he was apprenticing under, or maybe it was she, whatever. All right, the knowledge of the human, a giant beaver parchment scroll. Yes, giant beaver. I will gonna make a scroll out of that giant beaver. All right, this is a giant beaver. Blah blah blah. Rolls made from orpiment. I've never even heard of that term before. I don't even know what that is. All right, written on the item is an essay entitled "The Knowledge of the Human," authored by Desley Lulcrude. It concerns the marriage of the human Loman Cryvision and the human Desley Lulcrude. In 160, the writing is quite self-indulgent. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. It's quite self-indulgent. It's almost like she's bitching and complaining about her husband. So she got married. She's bitching and complaining about her husband. All right, fine, woman. We're gonna write a whole book on it. All right. Let's see. Athamilok Focus Ink. A schist door. That's the one from last time, which I was, yeah, it was pretty wonderful. All right, schist door. All kinds of of the highest quality is encrusted with rectangular schist cabochons and encircled with bands of carp bone. This object mentions with spikes of schist. On the item is an image of Imish Rimbrave, the dwarf in schist. On the item is an image of 4 pair cut gems in black pyrope. Alright. So now you know the wonderful stories of all these different things going on in my land. And we're going to get one more. Hopefully. You got your stuff? No, he's got to go get more stuff. Alright, well, I'll pause here. Hello and welcome back. Okay, so what are we doing here? Listening to some poetry. Let's listen to some poetry from the human poet, who apparently is either a guest that got petition signed or he's permanent guest. I'm not really sure. View activity, and it's a whole thing here. Is at the first line. Okay, you sang guises. All right, well, whatever. Is an example of the honor of rights. The work has no particular subject. I mean, I wrote a heck of a lot for like no particular subject here. The writing contains some asides related to the author's preferences. Overall, the poetry is passable. All right. So what is the honor of rights? The honor of rights is a reflective poetic form concerning charity. Originating in the plays of passion, must be a place within our world. The rules of the form are applied by poets to produce individual poems which can be recited. The poem is a single couplet. Form of parallelism is common throughout. Second line. Okay, well, there's a lot of detail here on like what each line is, like how many syllables are each line. If you look at this, and it's a whole thing here. So I won't go into all of it, but a lot of them are listening to different poets saying different things here, and I just thought I'd show you. What the hell? Why not live dangerously and listen to some poetry? Apparently, this goblin's like actually a part of our base now. Yeah, he's listening to the same damn thing. All right, so I mean, I don't know, but these guys don't actually. Can I assign them the task? They're just sitting here. I mean, the people apparently are citizens. I mean, look, let's bring up the unit list under you, and they're here. It says they're poets, but it doesn't seem like. I mean, I could have swore that they were in the list, but I don't really remember them. You still can't like adjust their abilities to do things. So if you allow them in here to stay in here under the guise of basically either militia, military or militia, or I guess you can't touch their abilities. So am I able to actually put in this, like for instance, this human crossbowman and the human maceman? It was a little bit below that. I mean, can I put them into a military squad? Because I want to try that out right now. If that's the case, do I want to make my own uniform again? See, now I'll go into this whole thing again, which I really didn't want to do. I don't know. We're not gonna make armor out of the zinc and the lead we have, so I I don't know. We'll just say we can. All right. Let's just. Can I actually bring in these people into a squad from this list? It would actually say like human blah blah blah, wouldn't it? Maceman, human maceman, or whatever. But I'm not seeing them on the list. So what do they actually do if they get if they're petitioned to be here for military purposes, like some of them are? There's no way to direct them to their targets unless I don't know. Do I have to open up the caverns? Because I remember reading something about them going into the caverns and attacking things in the caverns. So I guess that's the question. I guess you don't really have any control over what they do. I don't know. So it's kind of, this is like, I mean, it's neat. It's a neat aspect of the game, but right now it's just, to me, it doesn't seem like you can really control exactly what they're doing though on your base, which is kind of sucky in my opinion. But I mean, it's a neat addition, and maybe it's still got to get worked on or whatever. Yeah, as you see here, I only got 11 schist blocks left, and I'm trying to make everything out of schist, and we just don't have much of it left in block form. Like I just set up another mason shop and doing blocks full time. They still haven't gotten to this yet. Another petition. I'm not going to bother to entertain. Oh, and between the segments here, I did exit out of the game, come back into it, and basically did what I said I was going to do, is limit the amount of visitors you can have to 30. I originally was like 100 or something like that. So I don't know if we'll be getting too many more in, but we do have quite a few of them here, don't we? And we got a lot of vomit. A lot of vomit. Yummy, yummy. All right. Let's go down. I still got to get these guys out of here, but I did give them slabs, so that I did have a ghost come up between episodes. So let's see here. How you guys doing your job? Everyone doing your job? Yes, slowly but surely, but they're doing their job. Yeah, someone's working at that new mason shop. And let's just reclaim on this since a lot of dumping's getting done because I just don't think there's much for some of my people to do really. Okay, so beyond that, really not much else going on. I guess I'll go back to pausing here. I don't know. I might have a lot of footage here, so I might actually... Oh, we began the mysterious construction. Okay. He began the mysterious construction. I tell you what. I will pause here, and when his mysterious construction is complete, we will end the episode. Unless something more interesting happens. So, yeah, I think I got enough footage for this episode. But, all right. Be right back. Okay, the fun and excitement of strange moods. Alright, well, anyway, the jagged apple wood bow, which I would probably never use. I always use crossbows, so. Okay, made some kind of freaking wooden bow. It's really exciting. I guess we'll take a look at it. Just before we end the episode here. Alright. Ostar Ethbesh, the burial of cackling. Cackling. Yes, that's interesting. Alright, well, alright. This is a jagged apple wood bow. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It's encrusted with rectangular, spiral-like cackle bonds and encircled with bands of zinc. This object menaces with spikes of alder, plumwood, and donkey bone. On the item is an image of Wattle Call, the Galena bracelet in Applewood. Wattle Call. Is that the other one that we did? Yes, a picture of our bracelet, the Galena bracelet, is on the bow. Wow. Well, at any rate, that's, well, there's no accounting for taste, I suppose. But anyway, he feels happy. He's got a warm fuzzy. So he's all happy that he did this thing. I'm happy for you. And I'm just happy he didn't go crazy. Well, at any rate, we got a bow here that did a really wonderful bow. All right. Well, at any rate, I'm going to call this one to a close, guys, and I'm probably going to try and play a little bit more off air again like I, well, have lately. Just because things are progressing much slower than I had hoped for. And as you can see here with the frame rate again, 20s, that's not good at all. Even with the reduced amount of visitors, I think we'll be getting... We're pretty close. We're at 93 citizens, and I think it's like it was like 100 was my limit, and the hard cap of 125. So let's see here, a lot of pets, and a lot of these are pets. They're not like slaughterable. And wait until we do get an actual. And we got 2 cavern systems open, so we're getting a lot of. All this adds to your frame rate problem. So we also have quite a few visitors here, as you can see. Maybe about 14, 15 was guessing. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. I'm going to probably let it go, like I said, just because it's just in the interest of time and getting this done. And as I was mentioning in the past couple episodes, yeah, my computer is nearly done, and they got the part in, and like I said, we're going to be starting a new Let's Play on the new computer, and hopefully we won't have this kind of a problem with the frame rate issue going on. Plus, hopefully maybe I just won't be stupid and tap into the cavern layers and just try and keep it like, I don't know. We'll try not to tap into them. Maybe that'll save some frame rates or something next time around. But I do want to make like sort of a mega project, like I said. And the idea was last time about just making huge estates for each guy and kind of basing things around that kind of thing. But I don't know exactly how to go with that. But we'll do something. So we'll think of some ideas. If you have any ideas, you can always throw them around in the comments below, and we'll consider them for the Let's Play if they're plausible ideas. Obviously, things that are beyond my ability to do, I won't be doing. But um, yeah. So I'll see you next time. Adios, folks.